Hello, welcome to Leo Green Studio. Today I'll be working with crushed glass, sand, and resin. This piece right here, I'm starting off by adding glue so I can hold the sand down. Previously, I drew out a picture of a blue crab and I wanted to give the feeling that this blue crab is on the beach. So I'm spreading out my glue. This is just regular Elmer's glue. I'm making it nice and even and flat. I'm using my brushes to make sure that I get in and get as close to the edge of my form as I can. Later, I'm going to be building up the area with the crushed glass so that you can still kind of see the crab, and the sand is going to be holding in the crushed glass a little bit. It only takes a little bit of glue to do you, but I'm getting down a lot of glue right now, so I'm trying to spread it out very even as I can. I want to also make sure that I get the glue to be on all of the corners and the edges. It's just going to make the piece look a whole lot more whole and together. Again, just pouring out the glue and spreading it. This is actually my first attempt to do the resin. Previously, I had pieces where I added sand to oil paintings. I waited for the oil to dry, and then I covered it with sand. Here I'm covering it with sand and just kind of spreading it out. I put down some paper so I can capture the sand that falls off the side of the canvas, and I let this sit for at least an hour to 30 minutes. Probably works a little bit better if you let it sit for a day, and probably even works even better if you let it sit out in the sun for the day, and it'll dry nice and even. While I was waiting for it to play, welcome everybody to Leo Green Studio. Oh, and then I pour the sand off. I knock it off, and I'm trying to get it just nice and even to see where I might need to add more sand to it later if I missed any spots. But I think it came out pretty nice and clear. I'm brushing away some of the loose sand. Trying to clean up my little mess. So I'll let this sit for a little bit, and then I can work on it some more later on. But I'm really just trying to make sure I got it nice and cleaned out, so when I start adding my pieces of crushed glass, I'm being really particular. Like, I kind of colored it out a little bit with my chalk pastels, and I'm matching some of the colors that I see with the broken glass, and I'm just meticulously filling in these spaces. I think it's turning out really well at this point. Now this is sand on canvas with the crushed glass. So that's going to come to make a real big difference later on. I like to choose colors and have like my color palette go together. Right now I have like this cool color on this sand background. I have some silver to really line it up. I couldn't find that much blue that I was looking for, so I had to mix some of that green and made like a blue green type crab. But I got the dark greens in it as well, so having different shades of different crushed glass, different sizes of crushed glass, all makes a difference when you're piecing these things together. Like, see, there's my blue right there. That's some nice dark blue. It really helped that I had it kind of colored out a little bit the way I wanted it. I'm looking for like different sized pebbles of glass. Like I'm trying to make nice sharp lines in some places, and then other places I'm fine with it just being nice and bumpy. Like right there where his face is a nice thin little line. Having good line variation where you have your lines be thick and thin is always good in any material, like when you're drawing. So having nice lines really help. And this is really coming together pretty good. I can kind of still make out it's kind of like this crab 8-legged creature. Okay, now I'm starting to pour the resin. Oh, no, I'm giving you a slow motion of me dropping the pebbles. Just a little different camera techniques, adding a little bit better than just having fast forward all of the time. I really like how the sand is laying and holding in the different beads. It looks really nice. I wanted to make it look like it was at a beach and have the crab picking at something. I think crabs, some of their favorite things to eat is the clams and the snails that live inside of those shells. Started pouring the resin, and I noticed like a little lake had started forming when I was pouring the resin. And that's not necessarily what I was looking to do. I think what I'm doing in future works is have this on some kind of paddling or some board, not a canvas, because the canvas gives in the middle. Right now I'm kind of spreading out all of the resin and making it even. I wrapped around the edge of the canvas some tape just so it can kind of catch some of the resin that falls off to the side. And I'm also adding more crushed rocks, so it was kind of pooling because it was on the canvas, and since it was on the canvas I had to add more of the rock because I really wanted to show off the crushed glass, so it kind of appears to be like a crab submerged in water and coming out onto the beach. So I think I did a real good job of showing it off. This is the final pieces of it, and there you have it.